Are we live yet?
Wow, and welcome. Look, listen, we've been running late. I'm never going to be on time. I've just come to terms with it. I mean, when are we on time? Why would we be on time, huh?
I'm being on time is for losers, real
for fucking
nerds.
losers, man. Look, we're just trying to be funny, and sometimes we don't know how the wires work, right? We just know how to put on wrestling mask, cut off flamingo shirts, a hood every now and then, in hot water hat, and we're back with Amanda Gail, episode 57. How's everybody doing?
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Have we had a chance to take a breath since Saturday night show?
I did. Taking a breath now. I want to apologize off the bat, but the show was great. Obviously, you guys are great in Polish show because Danny is fucking amazing. But I was not in my form on Sunday, and I want to apologize to anybody who watched or listened to that show. I'm doing better. I got my Truly's here. I got my Espolón tequila, or as Paul would say it, I don't know, some mush.
But Jim, I'd have to disagree. I don't think you would be human if you didn't have bad days sometimes. I mean, it wasn't a bad day. You're still a co-host, so you just sit in the back and you pipe in when needed. At least you were here. You could have said, I feel like shit. I don't feel like being on the show. Fuck that. You did the show, and now you're back in full form. You just needed the time.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Now that you say that, you know what? Fuck all of you people who watch this. Fuck you if you didn't like it. I'm fucking here now, and I'm doing this. So screw you. Yeah, that's it. Just want to get that out of the way.
Amanda, welcome to the show. You've had run-ins with Mr. Stancil. Matter of fact, you won a dating game with him.
Yes, I did.
All surprised. You know, I was very happy when he chose you.
The
other fellas here said that number one should have been chosen. I was voting number two. Now, I was just listening to audio. I was on the road just driving. I wasn't watching, so I had no idea what you guys look like. And I was going to pick number two. These guys say number one.
I didn't base that based on looks.
I know. I was just throwing it out there just in case.
Did you meet? Amanda's obviously a smoking hot individual.
Thank you.
And probably, could be the hottest one on the panel. You never know. Could have been Brittany Brave. Could have been Kayla Murphy. We don't know.
Don't go too far.
I couldn't lose.
This is subjective. I feel like Kayla Murphy probably could have bench pressed you. And I think that would have been just as hot.
Now,
but I see her doing yoga and fucking like one arm handstands and fucking. But I thought that Brittany Brave was the most typical of girls that Stancil has dated in the past.
Okay.
She's 4 feet tall.
Yeah, right. Just an inhumanly small size.
we all know how those have worked out. You know them better than me.
I think
boy,
my fiance though in a Shyamalan twist, my fiance was like 5'9", 5'10", so maybe that's why it didn't work.
Yeah, both ways.
So she was way taller than you. Wow, that's got to be weird, huh?
Wait, Stance, what's your actual height? If you want to say it on the fucking end.
5'6".
5'6".
Maybe 5'5.5". Who's to say? But 5'6".
yeah.
Amanda,
who's
would
measuring?
you say 5'5.5" or 5'6"?
What would you say?
Would you think I'm 5'5.5" or 5'6"?
5'6" for sure. You have 5'6" energy.
Wow.
I think he's got 5'7" energy, dude.
Correct answer.
Right.
Answer.
Let's measure up. Now, how big is the piece, Amanda?
The penis?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me. That's my. She doesn't need. She's my. She's. You don't need to talk to her like that.
No, I was just. We were asking. I know the fans want to know. That was the number one question they wanted answered. My personal question is: I didn't see anybody checking the blindfold, Jim. Is there perhaps a chance you could see through the blindfold, or were you cheating at all, looking at the contestants when you were doing the show?
That game was on the full up and up. Maybe besides Amanda saying her name right at the beginning. Besides that, I tried to block that out. Not that play a role in it. But other than that,
I don't know if I could keep a blindfold on that long. I mean, unless I had my hands tied behind my back, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't think without peeking.
No, I did it.
I was drinking with the blindfold on. Did that fuck you up?
Well, I was just putting. I don't know if you watched the video.
I watched it.
I was just putting my hand out, and I don't even know who was putting drinks in my hand, but they just kept putting drinks in my hand.
No, I'm saying, like, did you feel like way more drunk because you couldn't see? You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's probably when you take it off, you feel way more drunk.
Yeah.
When you can finally see, you're like, holy shit.
No, physically, it didn't affect me.
No,
yeah.
No.
Kind of like drinking around a bonfire, then you go inside and you're like, oh my god, that's hot.
Yeah. I was trying to lead into the Brian McCarthy effect, but I guess that's.
What is that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Right over our head.
I guess that's debunked.
Well, look, it's old news, right? Isn't Brian McCarthy old news?
Pretty
much.
Is he relevant?
He's better than Chad. I'll say that much.
Wow.
Amanda, do you even know who Brian McCarthy is?
No. Is
Great
he related
answer.
to
God bless.
to McCarthy from the 50s? I don't know. That's a stupid
No,
answer,
complete
but-
opposite.
No.
See, Brittany would have had a better answer for that. That's why you should have picked her.
Ooh.
No, it's a good
Brittany
answer
would
if
have
you
had a
don't.
funnier answer.
We did hang out with Brittany on Saturday. She
She's
did
awesome.
come to Mead's secret show in Greenwich on Saturday. So I did get to
Oh.
talk to her for a bit.
Right.
A
Yeah.
very nice girl.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Now, do you wish you
No,
could
Amanda,
reverse
but,
a
you know.
decision or?
What's
Take
that?
back.
If you could turn back time, would you still pick Amanda?
I wouldn't change a
That's a
thing.
song.
I wouldn't change
Aw.
a single
Good
thing.
answer.
See all the hearts over here?
I do see
Yeah.
the hearts. I was very happy when you showed up with that screen. I don't know if you've done any updates, but it's acting better than normal.
No, I spackled my garage wall
There it
the
is.
last 2 days. So maybe
Good.
it's just there's the more white and not crap.
Did you take a dump in the spackle bucket?
I did not in this bucket, not yet. It's still full. So
The shoddy
usually that's
Lang.
for the empty ones.
Yeah. I was
The
curious
Shardy
there.
Lang.
Yeah,
Shoddy Lang. Shit in the spackle bucket.
That's what Rickosaurus does. He even tweeted a picture of the bucket from his
Yeah.
truck.
Sure.
Wait, didn't he say he never did that when he was on and we interviewed him?
No, he said he did do that.
shit onto a garbage bag
bag,
on
yeah.
his bed and
Uh-huh.
then wrapped it up.
Yeah.
That was aggressive, dude.
Christ.
That's
What
very
the-
aggressive. I feel like that would be a
Aggressive for
lot.
me.
Right. Yeah.
Give me the
Savages,
bucket.
not like that. It's a little out of control. Now, Amanda, you did a couple shows at Compound Media, Chrissy's show, among some others. What do you think? What's the general vibe there? What's going on? Do you like the Compound?
I love it because I feel like I can say anything there and you're not going to get canceled. That's what I love about Compound Media.
There it
It's
is,
like the
free
true
speech.
free speech network. So
Right.
yeah, I love everyone there. I just think everyone's just down to like be entertaining and not feel confined to say the right thing all the time. And I
Right.
appreciate
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah. And the boys in the booth know what they're
Cracker.
doing.
Yeah, good production quality. And who doesn't love Anthony Camilla himself? I mean,
Of course.
I've only met him once, but it was very fun. So
Now,
And a credit to Amanda in all seriousness. That was I think first time I saw you was on in Hot Water,
oh yeah.
and you've been on. I've seen you on it since, but she fucking hold your own with those dudes on that. You know, I don't even know I love that show, but it's a
If
train,
you could
I don't
get
even
if
know
you
what
get
to
a
call
word
it.
in, if you can get a word in edgewise with Gino, you're
Oh, yeah.
something
Yeah,
special.
if you can, she hangs with those guys, and then I've
Mhm.
seen you on it since. That was my first introduction. I was like, oh, she's good.
Look at
'Cause there
Chrissy.
has
She's
been
like one of
other-
the only ones who could hang with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because there's been others on there who you could tell were, in the deep end, if you will, But yeah, Amanda crushes it on there.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Would it-
Aaron Berg is fast. I mean, he
Oh,
is
of
a
course,
quick-witted guy, you know?
hmm That's what makes those two
Yeah, he's a
such a
freak.
dynamic. Like Aaron's
Yeah.
there to provide quality while Gino yells and gets hammered.
Yeah.
He was yelling a lot
Yeah.
today. So, yeah.
Tell us about that, Aunt Mead. Did you call?
Yeah, he
in?
demanded. I was lucky enough to be able to watch live, and he said like he was all riled up about the lights getting turned off.
I was
He was blaming Ray DeVito for the lights getting turned off.
Really?
And
Wow.
He
What
wanted
was
me
that?
or Mead to call in to explain what happened. So I texted Mead. I was like, Gino needs you to call in right now. And Mead, you could take it
I
from there.
ran out of a meeting. I saw he texted me. I was in a meeting. I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And so I called
Just in the bathroom stall
I guess
calling the
I
radio
didn't-
show.
I didn't know that Danny from Stand Up New York was the one who was on because I hadn't seen a second of it, and I was like, anyway, whatever. His whole thing was that he didn't get shut down because Whitney, the host, was a cunt, which was the general consensus that she just didn't like his comedy and shut him down because of that. He thinks that it's because we ran over time. And that,
he was insistent Ray DeVito.
apparently Ray
went-
DeVito-
Ah,
apparently-
fucking Gino.
Apparently Ray DeVito did 30 minutes. I didn't know because I was blackout drunk at that point. And I was like, I don't know what he did, 10, 15. And
Yeah,
Gino
he sent me his set like a few nights ago. It was 10. What was it? 10 minutes long or something like that. I thought it was great.
Was it? If you
he
can
did- he
corroborate
sent
that,
me
we
his
need
set.
that video.
So,
oh
you're
no!
breaking
we
up,
have,
Matt.
We have
Hold
on.
evidence of how long the actual set was because Gino's 100% convinced
Yep.
that he did half an hour.
Yeah, we need that. If we
So
can
he's
get
mad.
the
Why would he?
timestamp
Why
on
would he
that.
be mad about that? Because did anybody give him a light or tell him to get off the stage, or they just let him keep
Oh,
going?
he did do a half an hour. He did 28 minutes.
Wow. Yeah.
You did
that's
20
too
minutes.
long.
Yeah,
Gino's
but
right.
there wasn't a time limit.
Did you tell him how much time he had or shine a light?
No, I told Bob Levy, I was like, this is real fucking loose. You know, we have what, and Whitney was like, do whatever you want. It's unlimited. Just, do the show. As long as we're done by like 10, 11, it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Wasn't it 8:30? Yeah, Ski. 8:30? Wasn't that when she hit the lights, the mom?
Yeah. But the mom didn't do it. She did it. But she conveniently said that somebody in the neighborhood complained to the mom, and that's why she had to shut it down.
Wow.
So this is
Whitney's in the kill box, dude. She's
I'll
kill box.
I'll say it if nobody else is going to say it. I personally think that what I heard, I listened to the first 5-10 minutes of Ray DeVito's set, was better than anything I heard at the first secret show I went on. I mean, I thought it was fucking hilarious the way he was calling out Levy. I mean, that was so funny because he was doing it in a joking manner, and I thought it was great.
Yeah,
and good for him for getting on that show. He's moving to Cleveland, and
I wish that I'm so happy that Ray got on, and also I was happy Brittany got on because we needed some new faces. But Ray DeVito was awesome. Obviously Barry Ribs was fucking fantastic.
Really, he was on fire.
Yeah, he's like a savant, man. I've seen his stand up multiple times now, and
I would have to agree.
Amanda, have you seen Barry Ribs at stand up?
Yeah,
he was with Barry Ribs.
It's pretty good, right?
He's so good with the crowd and everything.
Yeah,
he kills it at crowd work.
Yeah,
the
first time I saw him, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, all right, prepare for but dude, every time I've seen him, he is good. So props to Barry Ribs.
Yeah.
Shout out Barry.
But
Amanda, I know you do like you do like the tiny cupboard, right?
Yeah. Just
fairly often. And I know you do like some of those have you done any of these like private, like home shows, anything like that? Like private stuff?
Yeah, my friend Ray has a show in Astoria in his backyard every Friday and Saturday. Ray DeVito's there usually.
That's what I thought. I thought he did that show.
Yeah, he does it, but he doesn't run it. It's Ray Goots. It's a comedian in New York.
I know. Yeah, I know Ray Goots.
Oh, you know Ray Goots. Okay,
I don't know him. I know he is. Yeah.
You just know he is, right? So he runs a show in his backyard every Friday and Saturday, and it's another secret show where you can't give out the address. Like someone has to message you, and you can give them the address. So. But it's fun. It's cool. I like the outdoor shows, man. It's just more like, why didn't we do this all along? That's how I feel.
Yeah. Right. No, that's true. I mean,
glass half full, girl. That's why I love her.
I mean, it is getting cold as fuck now.
I know. Yeah.
You have another rooftop on Friday, maybe? Or is
Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie that's Natalie's show at the Tiny Cupboard. And Brittany and Natalie both run a show.
Yeah.
In Tiny Cupboard, but it's awesome.
The Bundle Up comedy show.
Yeah.
But I know it sucks though, is that, obviously winter is coming in and can't do the outside thing anymore. So everybody's going to have to scramble to find places to do it indoors.
Yeah.
Right. Bowling alley.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Anthony from Creeps came up with that one.
Yep.
Which is actually a great idea. I have had luck talking to veterans of foreign wars halls.
Yeah. Oh no, those are great places to do it. Those are fucking perfect, man.
When Anthony was on, go to a fire hall or a VFW.
I have a call
That's
tomorrow.
Exactly what I was going to say.
I have a call tomorrow with the head of Knights of Columbus in Greenwich.
Sick.
Nice.
The
Good
Sons of Italy.
Awesome.
Yeah. So hopefully that's going to come through, and that's going to be Comedy in the Burbs 3. So Amanda's going to be on that one.
Absolutely, you better be.
Party. Can't wait.
And now that we've had some other names on this last one, like for instance, Levy and DeVito, some guys. I mean, how about maybe Brendan Sagalow? I think that'd be a great name to add to the bill.
Yeah, Colin Tyrell. He wanted on the last one. He couldn't be here, but
you guys, Brennan's fucking haggard ass.
Yeah, yeah,
he
dude.
Sounded like he would.
I was working on him. I was working on him for this one.
I think he would do an indoor one because then he would have an excuse. He wouldn't have an excuse then, right?
Bob Levy had the time of his life. That's all I could say. He
every picture I saw, he was around. He was behind the caves. Like he was all over the place. You know,
loved it, man.
All the pictures. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, he's a classic, man. I can't thank Bob Levy enough for coming up because he's like a consummate pro, and the guy doesn't even need to tell jokes. His presence there is hilarious.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah.
No, you keep roboting out, so we're just like, yep, yeah, sure.
Only the second time.
I'm going to get a fucking modem tomorrow, so.
Okay.
Amanda, what we have to ask, because I don't know, the show it's the roots of the show. Do you have any where are you at? Are you aware? Do you know who Kevin Brennan is?
Yeah.
And do you have you met him? Do you have any? Where do you stand with Kevin Brennan? You could be honest. This is a safe place.
Okay, so I do know I've known Kevin Brennan. I met him briefly at the Cellar a long time ago, not even a formal introduction. I was watching my friend perform and he was sitting next to me and he just made some funny comment. But so he didn't really like meet. And then I follow him on Twitter and he's funny. And I listened to his brother's I love his brother's podcast. So I know that's like a big
What? You can't see that.
We're gonna clip this. We
hang up on her.
So go ahead and say it for the fans out there who don't know. Whose podcast do you love?
I love Neil Brennan's podcast. I also like I also think Kevin's funny. Okay, but I think
you also think
I love
Kevin's
it.
funny.
She's being honest. Keep going, Amanda.
Yeah.
Don't let him stop you.
Keep going.
I think they're both funny. But like Kevin, I like Kevin's presence on Twitter. I like all his tweets. I mean, even when he was making fun of us on his Twitter, Stancil, it was funny.
Yeah.
He thought we were gonna get run over by the bike.
What did he say about you guys?
Yes.
We're gonna get run over by a bike.
He was hoping we were gonna get run over by a bike.
I like his style.
Classic.
Yeah.
And then that we're both short and like how the waiter is taller than both of us and like whatever. He's funny. I like both their humor. So and Neil is more he's
gay.
very what's it called?
Gay.
AIDS ridden.
Cerebral.
AIDS. He has AIDS.
Cerebral.
A
He's
fake?
very cerebral.
Phony.
Yeah, more like
Well, tell us a little bit because I know no one else in this room listens to their podcast. Tell us a little bit what his podcast is about. Is it boring? Like I can't see it being any good.
Well, she likes it. So it's obviously not boring. But see, that's actually a good question. Yeah, tell us about his podcast. Like, what's like? Is there a structure to it?
Yeah, so he does it with another girl, this other girl who I think was a waitress at the Comedy Store. I don't think she's
two
a comic.
chicks.
So, yeah, it's one chick actually,
No,
and
it's
then
two chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. And they just go through topics of the day, and he gives his opinion of the topics of the day. And I like podcast. I like different points of view. And I think he is very cerebral, and I think he deduces
Cerebral
things well.
palsy?
And
Ski, I'm right here.
Sorry, dude.
Fuck on you, bud.
But
Anyways,
Kevin is hilarious too. Like I see his presence on Twitter, and I've seen so I think he's really funny too. So. I know you got to pick one. You can't like both Brennans, right?
No.
Yeah. You got to pick one. Pick one. Pick all.
Yeah, we're not allowed to speak any positive. Not that I want to anyway. But
no.
We're not, even if I wanted to, I couldn't give. We're on.
He's bad.
We're in the cult. We're in Kevin. We're in Kevin's gate. We're not allowed. We're in the cult.
I would pick Kevin over Neil because Kevin seems like he'd be. I think Neil would not really like me if he met me. So
you're back in the will.
You're in the will, Amanda. You're in the will.
Hey, man, I don't know if you know or not, but we're in an alt-right hate group called the Beautiful Boys, and we're in a.
Is it a hate group? I don't deem it, man.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's what Chad Zumach said. Speaking of Chad Zumach, look, I love Chad. I'm not trying to trash him or nothing. Maybe a little bit. Stancil, what do you think? You heard the episodes. Kevin hates Kevin's getting starfuckers. What was that? He's like, oh no, we're not going to be able to get the guest on Thursday if our guest now is going to trash him. I'm scared he's gonna cancel. I was like, what the fuck? You worried?
This is old. This is old hat at this point. But I don't. First of all, he's not. Kevin has said on the show he's not the co-host, and he's out there tweeting, "We're gonna get this guy in this show. We're gonna get that guy."
You know what? So you better listen to Kevin Brennan's podcast to understand why I'm so good on it. I can book any guest. I was like,
he's awful. So he thinks he's the co-host, and twice on the show yesterday, one time he said Kevin said he wished he had somebody in Tampa to beat his ass.
Hilarious.
And then another time,
because he was dead serious.
Yeah, he was dead serious. I don't blame him. Another time he was saying like, "Yeah, this is why everybody hates you. This is why all the fans hate you." This is exactly
why all the fans hate you.
Playing fucking shitty audio on his phone into a microphone.
Yeah, and he's on his phone looking up the Wikipedia page, answering the questions the guest is about to answer.
And he just doesn't. Sometimes he needs to figure out what he wants to be. Do you go full into that character and be it? Because that's kind of funny to me. Or try to be serious, but he's like goes back and forth.
Exactly. If you're gonna do it, go all the way. I mean, even Hugh Fink was like, I think it's a little silly with you wearing that hat, because he was trying to be serious while wearing the hat.
Fans, you hate Chad. Go ahead.
I do have to
fucking
have a day.
faggot, dude.
Go nuts.
So much. And we talked about the stance. To piggyback off you, he's like a WWF guy. He's changed his persona fully, at least 4 or 5 times in like the 3-4 years we've been listening to Kay Brennan. He's gone from like nice guy to good guy to nice guy to bad guy to fucking cancer. I don't know what he's doing, man. Just pick something, like you said.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. Don't even pick something.
Right.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
No one's gonna like you.
I do have to
You're not
say,
yourself. You know what I mean? Like
I do have respect for Chad for going on other big shows like
Nikki
like
Glazer,
YKWd and some other ones, but he's still wearing the hat and the dumb shirt when he goes on those shows. So I do have to respect the bit in that form. He's not only doing it on Kevin's show. So
what was his list of credits? I've been on big shows like MLC, Nikki Glazer's XM Radio.
Right.
You know what, dude?
I was in the lobby at Howard. He wouldn't let me in though, but I was in the lobby.
Amanda, any interaction with Chad? You know Chad
Who's
Zuma?
Chad who?
Thank you.
I don't know.
That's all you need to know.
Florida's greatest comedian.
Somebody cut that, Chad.
Flip that with the Neil Brennan. She made a comeback.
Yes.
That's going to be my text tone.
This is going to be a fantastic episode to clip.
That?
Yeah. Chad, who's that?
He probably didn't think the same thing about me, so it's fine.
No,
Amanda's just so pleasant. She doesn't stop smiling the whole time.
I know.
Like, I feel like she can't say a bad word about anybody. You know what I mean?
You can. I don't care.
No, you. I'm saying like you won't like say one bad word about anybody.
Yeah, do you want it? How about that? You want to? This is we kind of name. This is a show. We name names. You want anybody you want to air out there? Anybody treating you wrong?
Anyone treating me wrong? Yeah, I mean this girl I work with, but I'm not going to say the name because I'll probably get fired.
What's this cunt doing to you?
Call her Sasha. Call her Susan. I don't care.
Call her Susan.
Yeah, talk shit.
I mean,
Susan.
She's just very condescending to me. This woman. Yeah, fuck her. But
Fucking
the thing is, I would give an honest opinion about these people if I knew them, but I don't know them. So
I respect
that
a
I don't
lot.
know Kevin, but he seems funny. So you know.
Exactly.
What's Paul's credits? Daniel goes, "What's Paul's credits? Car salesman, SMC co-host, former junkie."
What do you mean? You called in. You were one of the greatest callers in compound history.
Oh, that's right. One of the probably top 3 callers in compound media history.
Who asked that? Danielle?
Danielle, that fucking Canuck. Straighten your bitch out, Jim.
Don't. She's a nice girl.
Straighten your bitch out.
She's a nice girl. She wanted to come to the Atlantic City show next week, but she's not allowed out of her country. So.
No, but here's the thing, Danielle. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not pretending to have credits. I'm nobody, dude. I'm
we
not
never
pretending
claimed
to be a comedian. I'm not a comic. I'm none of that, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
We're conscientious observers.
There you go. I like that. That's smart.
And that's the show.
You alive?
Well, you know what? I want a background here because I didn't know Amanda until I saw her on In Hot Water. Where did you get started in comedy? Where are you from? I don't know what you talked to Stancil about where you almost got hit by a bicyclist, but is that how you call it? Cyclist?
Twitch superstar Paul Fenn's in the chat. Sorry to interrupt.
Let's get a little Amanda Gail background here.
Yeah, let's.
I live in Hoboken. I started comedy in Hoboken, and I started improv first, and then my friend was like, "Hey, I have this stand-up comedy show. Do you want to do it?" And I was like, I don't know. And he kept forcing me. And now I realize he forced me because he was a producer and he knew that if it was my first time doing stand-up, I would bring friends and he would make more money. At the time, I'm like, wow, this guy really wants me to do stand-up comedy. But really, it was he knows it'd be my first time. And I did. I brought like 20 people and that guy probably made like $200 off of me. But anyway.
Well, backfired on him because now you're doing comedy.
Right. So that's good. So, I mean, I did well my first time. I think a lot of people do well their first time because you're just really prepared. And then I just continued with it. And so here I am. And then Compound, I met Gino at a show and then I did it in Hot Water and I did Morning. And then I love it. I love all the shows on there. It just doing the Lord's work.
They are.
Amanda,
giving people an outlet to,
Yeah. How fat is E-Rock in real life?
Who's E-Rock?
Thank you.
All
right, next question.
God, isn't she the best?
Got a clip
Bring
between
her
it.
on every week, dude.
You're just like twisting me.
We need a 5th co-host. She's perfect.
Got a racker.
Yeah.
We need 5 co-hosts on this.
You're just setting me up to say things that'll.
I don't think we're setting you up at all.
You're the mainstream. You're the mainstream media. You're like setting me up for these clips that are gonna.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're
unintentionally though.
We're not trying.
Yeah.
Paul, I have to say, people in the chat are not happy with your takes on Jad right now.
They know
who's not happy?
My fucking dick.
Danielle said,
Paul
"What's
is.
Paul's credits?"
We already went through this.
We
while you were
covered
gone.
that.
We
God
already
damn
did
it!
that. Yeah, dude.
Who else though?
I'm late.
No, that was just her. The rest of them are, yeah.
No,
cons.
we got that's Dominic right there. That's his fake name that he uses on YouTube.
Yeah, he called me Twitch NHL superstar Paul Fens. He's just spitting facts.
But he said fucking haters. Yeah, okay, he is speaking.
Hold on, is my chat fucking behind? No, yeah, fuck that. Fuck you, Danielle.
Fuck him. Who cares?
Fuck them all.
What's
We
Danielle's
hate our
stance?
fans.
Like taking upper body pics with a hat on.
With a purple background, the same one over and over. Sorry, Danielle.
Taking care of a rabbit.
Hey, she's somebody. Come on now. She's.
We're just riffing the bits.
And so I don't know why you're backing her up. She fucking canceled her trip.
Yeah, I'm not coming to the comedy show because you're on a fake dating game.
Right. And the winner that you have, guess
Is
what?
it
She's
fake?
going to block everybody on Twitter. Amanda, would you like to touch on that, please?
Okay,
look,
so
I mean, we had a whole blocking gate with
I
Victor.
I didn't know it was Victor and Mead at first. I swear.
But so why would you block them? Just because they're tweeting at you?
I thought they were trolling. I thought they were trolling me.
So you block trolls immediately. You don't even give them a chance?
Well, I'm not used to trolls at all. I have to get used to trolls.
Yeah.
I was in the tweet of the picture of us from the wet spot.
Right.
I just don't think I
Didn't put two and two together.
I swear to God, I wasn't once I realized it was you and it was that guy Victor, I'm like, shit, you know what? I think it's those guys from yesterday who I know and they're nice. I don't think they meant to attack me. I thought you guys were. Well, I swear to God, I thought you guys were just. I just saw it and it was just a reaction. Who are these people who are number 2 number 1 should have won, but it's fine. So, I mean, I'm not fine. I'm sorry. Tweet. I apologize that I did that. And
Amanda, would you do that show again?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I would do it again.
I would have. She would have rather not won.
Yeah.
No, you want to win.
Kate win. No,
right.
But yeah, dude.
It was a fun.
No, that was fun. I think I had the most fun of anyone.
Yeah, it was a.
You were having a blast, and you were funny.
Yeah.
That was great, man. That was the funniest wet spot I've seen. That was
Stancil, you were on fire that night. I don't know what the deal was.
Figs.
I'll tell you what, and contestant number 2, I can't even do it. He was just all yammed up, ready to go, huh?
Yeah, he was on fire, all right.
Yeah.
He's in fuego.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Yacked. So let's see. What else is going on out there, boys?
Amanda, I'm curious about this. What so you have the big podcast coming up, right? With Natalie, November 1st, the Thirst Trap.
Yeah.
So what came first there? Was it the tiny cupboard stuff? Or is she in your crew? I'm curious about how that came about.
We kind of met, we kind of had a common compound media kind of interest. So we became friends. And I think it was Gino that was like, you and Amanda should do a podcast. And we were like, okay, we'll do that. So it'll be really fun, November 1st. So
yeah. You guys are, again, yeah. I mean, same as you. She's been on and she's always great. Well,
yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Whenever that happens, you guys should both come on and do this again. And
yeah, we'll help promote your show. It'll be a lot of fun. Now, what is the show general premise of it? You say it's called Thirst Trap? It's
called, but there's a deeper meaning. Well, I know, but it's just more what attracts you to things. Why are you attracted to what you're attracted to? Not even just looks, but why do you like comedy? Why are you attracted to ski masks? Why do you what drives your passion about things? So it's like a thirst trap.
Give us an example. What are you attracted to?
I am attracted to a good time.
Good time?
Good time, comedy, performing, and living in more urban areas. I like that more. What makes you, what passions do you have? What attracts you to things? So yeah, that'd be mine.
Fair enough. So a good time. Now, what constitutes for a bad time?
Just people that are not fun. I know it's such a dumb answer, but it's people who are judgy and people who are just condescending versus just someone who's open and friendly. You don't see a lot of that in the New York area, right? It's more people that are cliquey and just want to be better than you. Where I feel people in the Midwest, you meet people in the Midwest and they're very open and friendly and they want to hang out and they're, so I like that vibe better than.
Yeah. So what do you do if you're at a party and there's like 100 people? Do you like travel around, like mingle from like one group to the other to try to decide who's got a good time or a bad time?
Yeah, I guess I would do.
That's what I do. You know, try to figure out. Coke. Yeah. Hey, you got some Coke? Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, usually
I like
it's hard to meet girls at like if you're at a party and meet like a girlfriend. That's hard, right? You're mostly like looking at people of the opposite sex, right?
You would hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Girls are more cliquey than guys.
But most of the time, everybody's on their fucking phone, so it's hard to get a conversation going.
Yeah.
Who is your crew, man? Like, do you have like who's in like, you know, do you have like a comedy? Like, who are your close friends in the community?
Yeah. So Natalie, I don't know if you know this guy Ryan DeCalos. He produces a lot of shows in New York. I hang out with him. Jessica Brodkin. Brittany, I'm actually friends with. Although we're both busy, so we don't really like hang, but we talk a lot. And that's probably my crew. Natalie's probably my closest friend in comedy. So I see her. We talk. We actually like hang, like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I like it. Have you? So you guys are coming out with that. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We're gonna have guests, so move the conversation along, and it'll be fun. It'll be cool.
Are you gonna have four?
You should definitely have
other co-hosts. Are you gonna have four co-hosts like us?
Right.
No, just two.
One who you can never like talk to because they have terrible Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Stans, I don't want to interrupt their good story. I thought you were smoking meth for a second. I saw you bust out the torch. I was like, it's all over, dude. He's gone. He's just fucking with the torch.
Must have hit a
I feel like we should start a countdown clock for that. I live in a garage.
But I don't think
it's a good old cigar. It's a
wow. Okay.
Yoga Spark.
Breaking into the fact. Here's contestant number 3 from the dating game on Chrissy Mayer's show, Wet Spot. Caitlin, welcome to the show. How are you? We were supposed to have you on a few weeks ago. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. You tell me. You just kind of like, no.
You don't follow me on Twitter. I couldn't send you the link.
What's with that Lucille Ball accent all of a sudden?
Yeah. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Lucille Ball.
No, by the way, so I kind of look like a cockatoo right now with my hair.
That's fine.
Oh, wow. This was kind of last minute. You know what I'm using as my tripod right now to hold my phone up?
A salt shaker.
No.
Sweet Baby Ray's. That's
Sweet
it.
Baby Ray's.
That's some
Sweet
good
yeah.
sauce.
Now, what did you use it on?
Other hot sauce.
I had some chicken tenders. I don't.
You ate barbecue sauce
is that
chicken
supposed
tenders?
to mean?
Nuggets in there.
Yeah, what's with the quotes?
Chicken.
Chicken tenders are meant for hot sauce.
Oh no, chicken tenders can be meant for barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, or ranch, or
ranch.
ketchup if you're 5.
Yeah, if you're 5.
If they're dinosaurs.
Caitlin, for 2 points, have you had the new spicy chicken nuggets from McDonald's?
What?
No, I don't eat real chicken. I don't eat meat, so that's why I said.
Oh, that's what the quotes were.
Okay.
I thought it was
like beans or something.
I think we were over this. Yeah.
Plant based. Wow. Oh yeah, we went over this. Stancil. We went over this.
I'm sorry.
So Caitlin
didn't choose me.
Caitlin, how well do you know Amanda? Pretty well.
We just met last week.
Okay, cool.
I know she has amazing tweets.
My booster seat is
Amanda's Twitter is pretty solid. Yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
She's
got a podcast coming out called Thirst Trap. Where it talks about stuff that makes you attracted to other things. Now, I've heard through the grapevine that you're attracted to dream catchers. Is that right?
Who told you that? Chrissy?
Maybe so. Yeah, she's in the chat.
Yeah, I do like a dream catcher.
All right. Now, what attracts you to a dream catcher?
I don't know. It's the aesthetic. It's the vibe.
Like
the vibes.
American men?
It's the vibe.
Do you have one behind your headboard?
No, wait. You know what? I'm gonna.
Do you like dark skin alcoholics who can't handle the booze
and who make a dance and it never rains?
Hold on. I have the most intense one in my room. I got this in college. You ready?
You're gonna make everyone hate you. Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh my God.
It's like a dream catcher chandelier.
That's like something I would hang my shirts on.
That's a
right?
cat.
Guess where I got it from?
Where?
Bed Bath Beyond.
You ordered the dream catcher?
I'm an Amazon whore. Let me tell you.
That looks like something from True Detective, dude. Like, have you ever seen season 1 with the killers? They hang
yeah.
Ball. You just made me spit Trulio.
Hey, Caitlin, quick question. How many tapestries do you have in that house?
None.
Oh, good. I didn't expect that
It's all
answer.
about balance. It's all about a balance.
It's all about your chakra.
Now, do you have the sign that says "Live, Love, Laugh" in your bathroom?
I'll go over and kill her.
Or anywhere in your residence.
I live with my parents, but
What
my
about
mom,
"It's a good day for a good day"?
Us
Do you have
too.
that one?
yeah, wait, hold on. We have it here on our kitchen
Knew
curtain.
it. I could tell by the wood.
Oh,
Live, laugh,
boy.
love. Now, how many domestic disputes have gone down
Why
in
you
that?
finished third?
Yeah, is there still your mother's
We
blood
also
on it?
have this
Expect
just
the home
in case we
invasion
forget
later.
where we are.
It's on the baseboards. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yes.
He's
yes.
on his way to rip
Home
your
is where
curtains.
the heart is. That's right. That's a good one.
I
What else
can't
you
even
got?
talk shit. You guys remember my yum sign? And then I have
Yeah.
eat right
Did
here
you
in
get
my
rid of it?
kitchen. Actually, my wife replaced it with a
It
Halloween
is what
sign.
it is.
Oh, no.
Beware. Ooh,
That's actually
see?
a good one. That's there for when you're getting really angry at
look,
the commercials. And they
And just in
won't
case you forget what you do in the fucking kitchen.
eat. That one should say cook, Paul.
She
you
did
guys,
cook that. It's a
home
great
good
cook.
for
Shout
Halloween?
out. I love you.
Mead. Go ahead, Mead. You might have to turn your
Oh,
volume.
now.
Are you guys home good aholics? Like, do you wander around home good for 45 minutes and buy random shit?
Yeah, and I'm moving out soon. And I mean, I'm just trying to control myself from like going to those stores because I don't want to buy it all and like hoard it in my room right now.
Just take a look at the dream catcher. You calm down.
You buy like 30 small pillows.
Really hard. At night, I fall asleep thinking about like live, laugh, love signs.
Yeah, me too.
Colors.
I always think of the new
Getting
one I could make.
smallpox.
Imagine the guy who made the "Live, Laugh, Love" sign and he didn't copyright it. What a fucking asshole!
Genocide.
He's so mad. Yeah,
Casinos, he's dreaming
every
about
chick has
casinos.
it.
Feeling it was a woman who.
I don't. There's no way a woman came up with that.
Yeah. No chance.
No
It was
chance.
definitely a game.
What?
It was
God.
definitely a guy who was like, you know what? I know who's gonna like this. Love the life you live the laugh you love. Life. There
That
it is.
didn't make any sense.
I can't even
but
say it.
I
I'm
bet
not a
you
poet.
bitches would buy
No,
that if you said
Definitely
that.
a guy trying to get laid, and he was
Yeah.
like, "You live."
Yeah,
with
yeah, exactly. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna hang this up in the kitchen. Metaphorical painting.
Take my pants off.
She'll think I'm real calm until I have 88 bottles of whiskey.
I live for the nights we can't remember with the people.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
Ah.
Just the fucking worst.
What's that Marilyn Monroe quote? If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Ugh, the worst.
Hey, Chrissy has a good question. You underpants that say suck. Yes, I do. She has a question for Caitlin. When you catch a dream, what do you do with it?
I follow it, baby.
Woo! There it is.
Hot answer.
Love the
That's a
answer.
hot
Nice and
answer.
fast and quick. Now,
Sorry,
Caitlin,
go ahead.
I have to ask, were your feelings upset at all when you were the first contestant knocked out of the competition the other night? Were you a little bit down, or were you like, fuck this, it's time to drink, I'm going to sit in the
Fuck this
stand?
fat drunk.
Right.
You know, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Used to it.
I'm joking. No, it was so fun. And I feel like we had like between me, Amanda, and Brittany, we without even planning it, the three of us had like this like great dynamic.
I thought
Yeah,
the
you
seats
guys
were
killed it.
perfect.
I thought you guys
that-
were three friends. Seriously.
Yeah.
I thought you were best friends, the
She's
three
gone.
of us.
She's gone.
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
no,
what?
I'm not even shitting you.
from shows, but like Amanda and I had just like really met like a few nights before actually at a show. We were familiar with each other, but it was so great. I thought there was like such a good dynamic. Like Amanda was like, I was not shocked that Amanda won. She had like the best quick, funny comebacks. But
I
was
thought
like,
so too.
Take me home to mommy. And then Brittany was this like desperate kind of like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, listen, buddy, I wear the pants.
So you're saying that Brittany might
you
have
guys are great.
Brittany might have a live, laugh, load sign in her kitchen? Is that what you're getting at?
laugh loving
Pretty
load.
Possible these days.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
Caitlin. Caitlin.
Uh-oh.
Mead was singing the praises of your yoga earlier on the show before you were even here.
Oh.
Are you do you want us to promote that?
We kind of have to. That's her name on here is Yoga Spark.
Oh, it says Yoga Spark. Jesus Christ.
Sparky?
On my work account. Ooh, I just realized that. Well, that Yoga Spark.
And she hangs up immediately.
Her clients just pop right in. Hey, what's going on?
Yoga Spark is it's where I work. I'm assistant manager at the studio.
Wow.
There's
Love
one
it.
in Westchester and Mamaroneck, and that one's open now. And then there's one in Tribeca. but that one's not open quite yet.
Sounds Indian.
Sounds like a
Tribeca,
Subaru.
Tribeca, that's where De Niro lives.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Um,
It was a silly callback to Dreamcatcher.
Oh, I gotcha.
Just dumb.
Yeah. So, and I teach yoga. So yeah, I manage the street here and I teach it, and it's great.
Fair enough. I like it. Now, what's your
Yeah,
favorite
some
yoga
dog?
position?
What's my favorite pose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show us an
War-
example.
Mine's downward
Warrior,
dog.
The warrior?
I've seen
warrior.
Well,
Balance on one leg, and the other leg goes up in the air, and you got to keep your hips square. Don't forget to keep your hips square.
isn't that what the ice skaters do? Like when they're going down
they
the ring,
spin?
like
Oh,
before
yeah,
they
they
get spun up,
probably
they
that with one leg and then their hands back. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all about the correct form. I used to
Oh,
be a
form is
certified
everything.
personal trainer. I know how
Right.
that goes.
All American athlete here, ladies.
And an
It's
All-American
it's not too
athlete.
late, Caitlin.
I
you
forget
do
if
know
that came up. I probably did a lot.
Right.
Headstand in a bikini on a paddleboard is my favorite move.
Actually, Mead, your old lady Alex Engelbert posted some salacious pictures on Instagram earlier today.
She was looking a little rough today, bud. Little rough.
Oh,
He's
wow.
making me look good.
Seriously, dude.
What was she
What's
saying?
that-
I haven't
what's
had
that
a chance to
shit
be on
stain
Twitter.
her lower back. Did you guys see that birthmark?
Paul.
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
Paul. Oh, Paul. She's
Tattoo.
doing what she loves. God bless.
No,
her.
she has a legit shit stain on her.
Yeah,
fucking
It's probably a birthmark.
It is a birthmark.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Birthmark. Why don't you fucking
Nah,
learn how
she
to
got
talk
burnt
before
with
you
lit
Why
cigarettes
don't you
when
learn
she
how to
was born.
fucking talk, Paul, before you critique other people's bodies?
Chill,
Put some
midget
rocks
John
in your mouth like the
Stamos.
Japanese used to do.
Faggot.
Whoa, midget John Stamos.
I like that.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll fucking take that all day.
Hey, do your dog voice, says Chrissy. I don't know if she's talking to Yoga Sparky.
Oh, my dog voice.
Yeah, do the
Dog
dog
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, do it.
Oh, I
Do
know. I
it,
have a
yeah.
dog voice too.
Hold on, let me go get Ruby. Hold on.
Hold on,
Oh,
man.
God. It looks like a Coke voice.
This is Ruby, and when I talk about her, I kind of
He wants to talk instead.
feel very uncomfortable. I don't know why.
Wow. You should do a whole podcast with that voice.
You and Jim should be on Love on the Spectrum.
I know.
I love that show.
Lower
That
My-
show's
my
awesome.
dad looks like I had a stroke.
It does. It looks like you're mid-seizure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But what it is, I just when I talk about her, I start talking like this. She just makes me like this.
Yeah, you sound like Larry Flint.
Yeah.
So this is Ruby.
What a
This is
good
my
what a
fucking
good-
shitty dog.
Nah,
What?
come on, Paul.
I'm not
a
bringing him
dog
on the
person.
show. I was
You
just
talk about
wondering
fucking
where he
dogs like
is.
that. You watch your fucking mouth.
Yes,
You
sir.
boys, I got to get some boxing gloves for
Yes,
you
sir.
boys. I mean, we're all supposed to meet up. I mean, what's going to
Me
happen?
and Stance both play lacrosse. We get helmet box. in
All right.
Connecticut.
Helmet box. Yeah.
Well, in the
boxer
studio,
used to do that
the
at
floor
practice
is
all the
actually
time.
a nice soft pad, so you don't have to worry about fucking up your
Yeah,
hair.
'cause Chucky really likes rolling around down there.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
fucking
He
strip
likes
walking
rolling
loves
around.
having a blast down there.
Yeah.
I'm a
You wanna
fucking.
be-
I'm rolling
you
around in
wanna
my
be legit
basement. I'm a
gay.
fucker.
Huh?
Sorry.
You
We're all
wanna
doing
be
Phil
legit
impression.
Mead, you got to
Can't
get a
hear
mic.
you. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Don't hang up.
He's gonna
Don't
throw
hang
his
up.
phone. Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh,
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
throw
throw my fucking laptop.
Don't fucking throw the laptop. It's not that. Just get a mic. It's $40.
Throw it. Throw it. Me. Throw it. Throw it.
It's
Yeah,
40
throw the
bucks.
laptop, dude. Throw it.
Don't. You
Break
need.
it. Break it on the
Yo,
air.
he just fucking did. He's gone.
He left.
Yes.
I thought you guys were supposed to. Never mind. But new content coming out soon. Can we announce it?
Do we? Let's no. I
No,
don't
not
think
yet.
So. I
Not
think
yet.
It's gonna be.
Nah.
Let's just say there's something.
There's something brewing.
coming out.
There's something
next
amidst
week.
it. It's not the hurricane on the East Coast.
There's something
You guys know
amidst.
there's a
It's
hurricane
gonna-
coming? Hurricane Tony or some shit.
I'll give you a fucking tone.
Tony.
No,
Yeah.
there's something coming out. It's going to be under the ski mask umbrella, and it's going to come out next week. And you
Yeah,
can
is it-
guess all you want.
Oh,
But I
sweet.
won't say yes or no.
Yeah.
And it might cover another show because that's our brand.
Mm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Part.
And it's going to be me and Mead.
Yes. A show featuring the boys. You already got Ski Mask Offensive with me and Paul. We only felt it's right to split up the pairs.
Caitlin,
have
what would you
constant content.
do you want to just before we get too far away, do you want to plug anything? Like what are you doing? Thanks for coming on. Like what do you got going on?
Where do you go up?
I don't know what
What
I'm
do you-
doing.
what do I have? I don't know. It's a slow time, guys. It's a slow time.
Amanda seems to be pretty hot. It's probably why I picked her.
Friday, Friday I'm in Queens, Astoria, Queens.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you're that Rachel?
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah.
We can't say the address, right?
No, it's very secret, top secret.
We talked about that before, actually.
Yeah.
DM me or DM Amanda. Wait, shoot.
You can't DM you unless you follow someone.
Unless I follow, I
think that's right. Unless you changed it back, because I was trying to get you on the show before, but I couldn't send you a message.
Well, let me hold on.
Fair enough, Amanda. What's going on with you?
Yeah, you can DM me. I accept messages from anybody because
you block
don't
them.
care. Oh, well, yeah.
Wait, this is the one Friday?
Yeah,
He's
Friday
even worse
Saturday.
now.
Okay, look, I put my handle.
For your phone, Mead, break it.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'll put your handle in the description as well. So expect a few followers for some savages out there. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's some horny boys in the chat, dude.
There's some wild boys.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't trying to end the show. I just figured we'd give.
No, I know. Get the plugs out of the way. Right in the middle.
It hasn't even been an hour.
I like doing the plugs. But one thing I did not
do the plugs.
Yeah, that way people have to listen to them. You know,
if at the end when you do plugs, when I hear it on a podcast,
people shut it off.
Shut it off.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So now they're forced to listen to it. So there might be some hilarity. That's what Gomez does.
Exactly. I credit to him.
Have you guys done Gas Digital shows, Amanda? Have you been over the Gas Digital Network yet?
No, never.
I'm gonna.
You'll get
Caitlin.
you.
No.
Hopefully one day.
No. Wow, they've got like 10,000 shows. I haven't been over there yet either.
Yeah, Luis Gomez has 5,000 himself.
Yeah, no. What's he doing?
No, I was gonna say I forgot to cover from Kevin told a story. He texted Dave Chappelle because he won something at that.
The award for the best
an Emmy
special or whatever.
Right? Yeah. And he went on some. I didn't watch it because obviously I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
and then he went on some rant about like against the critics or whatever.
Yeah, because the critics did have a hard time accepting it. But then, to Kevin's point, the fucking special was called Sticks and Stones. So it's like, okay, so
he won. So what are you talking about? So he texted him. He called him a cunt in a text, and that finally made him respond to him after all these years.
Yeah.
What did Chappelle say, Stance? What did he say in the response?
He said something like, "At least I won, bitch." I think is what he said.
Yeah, something like that. Kevin said he would read the full text.
What a fucking you know what?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Shit.
I mean, it's
just relax, Paul. Comedian? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's a comic. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Dave Chappelle and Neil Brennan have a lot to do together. So
Amanda's favorite podcast, Neil.
Yeah,
Brennan's
by the way,
podcast.
Amanda Gail's favorite podcast, Neil Brennan's. Yeah, so I could see why Kevin would be fired up about something like that. I'd love to see Dave on the show.
He's right, though. How are you going to attack the critics when you won the award? What are you talking about?
But the special's also called Sticks and Stones. So which gives the fucking incentive that you don't care about words. Words will never hurt you. But yet he's up on stage accepting an award, fucking bitching about it. Like, relax.
Listen, I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I loved it.
Right. It was good.
That's like winning the Super Bowl and being like, the fucking refs sucked. I couldn't believe that. The official, like, you won.
The Bengals should have knocked us out in the first round. It's like, what? Just be happy. Yeah. Same thing.
I don't know. That's crazy, man.
And we know who's not winning the Super Bowl, the Patriots.
Did you just made Paul walk off now. Maybe he'll break his laptop.
We lost a laptop and Paul.
Jeez.
Did you really break your laptop?
Yeah, I smashed it over my knee. I hate that fucking thing.
What the fuck? I mean, hey, show us the laptop.
Fuck yeah.
What kind of? Are you drinking Jim Beam's Devil Cut? Because there it is. Yeah,
there's a slight bend to it now.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's a slight bend to a lot of things out there.
Yeah, like my dick.
All right.
Yeah, we got that.
So, ladies, have you ever seen the Ski Mask host a show before? Ski Mask Collective. Have you seen any of the episodes?
Clips. I've seen clips.
Just clips?
You've even heard of this before today.
Yes. Did you even hear what the fuck this is all about? Now, good or bad? What'd you hear?
Nothing bad. It's just like I think I just saw it on Twitter. I would see things.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's how I saw you ski before I even came on as a guest. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Who's a clown?
What the fuck is this?
I got it. All right. Fair. Let's see. Man, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
Good. That's good. That's good.
When's your next Die Antwoord album coming out, Ski?
Let's see. I just recorded the audio. I get the turntable coming up.
You just rapping a baby voice, Die Antwoord.
Hey, what's going the fuck out? I got a 9-piece.
I have like I low key kind of like that.
What?
Yeah, they're not bad. I've heard a couple of their songs. They were in District 9. They're South Africans.
Oh yeah.
Who are they? Are they British
You
rappers?
fucking prawns. No, they're South Africans.
Do they wear British Nikes? There's a bunch of white
They look
Reeboks
like
on
you
stage.
without a ski mask, and like they look like if you fucked Machine Gun Kelly and took your ski mask off.
That's what I thought. Like I just moved up here and I saw this vest and I was like, that is so East Coast.
That thing's
I was
fresh.
looking everywhere for the Timberlands today. That's why the show started late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were all looted already.
Yeah, the way they talk makes Paul sound Cambodian. At least they speak
Yes, it makes me sound like an old English scholar, dude.
Mow, mow, mow. When I hear Paul, I just hear mow, 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 mow.
Nah.
It's
Live, love, laugh.
Mush mouth.
Let's see, Chrissy wants me to talk about the trip up here. I didn't really talk about it that much.
We only did a whole show while he was driving up here.
Yeah.
Chrissy. Jesus Christ.
These fine ladies
$2
ladies don't know
you
that
cheap
you're
fuck.
up here in the Northeast now.
I am. I relocated
Just
to
relocated last week.
yeah, dude, I've been here a whole week. Holy smokes. Been busy.
He tweeted, "I love New England," and I was.
I
Like,
did.
Yes.
I did that right after receiving a nice paycheck. I did a small job and I was like, oh man,
Wait till you get your first fucking bills, and you'd be like, "God damn it, this is."
I
why
know.
you
Well,
get
I've
paid
already
so
factored
much."
everything in. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tweeted it. Plus, the roads are nice, except I lost
And
service.
Ski
in the
Mask is the only one of us who actually does stand up, ladies.
Yes.
Just
Oh, by the way,
FYI.
yeah. Actually, no, I'm not going to announce where, but if you can find out where, I am doing stand up Thursday night with Pat Oates. Find that information out. I'm just not saying where because I haven't done stand up since March, so it's going to be a bomb. But I'll be going up 4th.
No, you'll do great.
I think you'll do better than the headliner.
Yeah.
How about we just say where it is?
Well, why not? Because maybe I was told not to, Aunt Mead.
Oh.
It's a secret show. We can't
But it's
give up
not
the
hard to
address.
figure out.
So,
I mean, it's where he does stand up every Thursday. So go there, be there. I'll tell you guys off there, right?
I know where it is.
Yeah, of
I
course.
know
I'm
where
gonna,
it is.
dude. I got a whole fucking 20 minutes just on the name alone. But all right, cool. Table's
Sick.
almost finished, boys. I'm setting up a studio right outside Bridgeport, Connecticut. How far are you guys away from there?
Who?
Everyone.
Probably an hour.
I know where the fuck you guys are located.
Yeah, you idiots. He
We're
knows where we
30
live.
minutes
What are you
Yeah, I was
talking
gonna be
about?
like, dude, I drove down there last week. What are you
Talking to the
about?
guests.
Took me 2
Caitlin,
hours.
where do you live? Where are you? We know Amanda's in Hoboken. Where are you,
Okay.
Caitlin?
I'm in Mamaroneck.
Oh, you're not that
Where are you moving to, Caitlin?
Fleetwood, Mount Vernon.
Mm,
Ooh,
Yeah.
no clue where that is.
no.
It's a little
I know where
closer.
Mount Vernon is.
It's still in it's like the nicer part of Mount Vernon because Mount Vernon can be a little sketchy.
Oh, it
Is
sure
like in the
can.
hood?
Yeah, it can be a little
Yeah. But
dark
it's in a good spot.
at night.
I'm really I
Smells
just
like BO.
when I walk my dog, don't go right, go left.
Do you carry a knife when you walk your dog?
Not in Mamaroneck, but maybe I should.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Mamaroneck is very nice. Are you
it
going to live
Haley
by
Berry?
yourself or with roommates? You got roommates?
By myself. I'm
Good
fine.
girl.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing
God
well.
bless you.
Yeah.
That's the way to go, for sure.
It is.
Roommates
It
are
is.
gay. Especially
Yeah.
the older you get, the gayer it gets.
Absolutely. I'd rather live in my mom's garage than have a roommate.
I had a roommate one time and I nearly murdered him. Murder.
Yeah, the word.
Well, you're going to kill another one soon.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Nah. Maybe.
You might.
Well, off the rails.
What are you doing? I do something.
Hey,
I'm gonna pull a stump today.
I pulled a stone. Hey, man, get this piece of equipment tomorrow. All right.
Dynamite.
It's looking nice. He's got the whole yard ready, man. You guys got to come down for a
No, he's
bonfire
a
back
nice
there.
fuck. Chuck, shout out Chuck Mangio.
A year ago, dude.
Shout out to
Fucking the tree line was
Phil.
here.
Chuck.
It is
He's
funny
a
because
man.
I.
It was so
I can-
fucking fun meeting Chuck, dude. He's the best.
Yes, yeah, that is.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, he's a blast.
Yeah, man. He's the real fucking
know.
deal. Shout out Chucky Man Jonah.
His mom's fucking hilarious too. She's coming on soon, just to rip him apart.
She was.
I was
supposed
talking to
come
her.
on
I was
the
talking to her a
last
little bit.
one.
She wants to come on and just rip Phil apart. I think it's gonna be hilarious.
God,
I mean,
love
Chuck.
it.
Who's Phil? Chuck.
Chuck, I'm sorry.
It's next level stuff. Getting moms on the show.
I
Yeah.
can get my mom on. Steve, you're gonna meet my mom when you come up here, I think. Actually,
yeah,
no, she won't
I
be
thought
here.
we
She
were gonna
won't
do a
be
mom
here.
crossover because people are asking for more of my
We are
mom.
one time. His mom's Garbaggio, and my mom's even worse. That's gonna be fucking hysterical, dude.
Yeah.
I was on Beezer and Shayna's fucking Twitch stream like a week ago. Shout out to you fucked it boys. And I told a story how my mom did a 9-month bid in prison with. If you guys have seen the documentary where the chick in Massachusetts like fudged all the drug tests. So the Indian lady, my mom did a 9-month bid with that lady.
No shit.
Yes.
What's she smell like? Curie?
She said that she was treated like a god because she got so many of the chicks' baby daddies and husbands off because the faces got thrown out that they would give her commissary, and all she did was just do laps around the yard at yard time.
Dude,
jog.
That is a dangerous thing. When I went to jail, I was eating breakfast. It was my second day in there. I threw away the half-eaten tortilla from breakfast, and there was 3 or 4 people fucking pissed off that I was like, they were like, dude, I was going to eat that.
Yeah.
And I started laughing, but they were being dead serious. I'm like, oh my God, this place is a little dangerous.
Paul, are you the only one of us not to ever spend time in jail?
No, I've spent time in jail for sure.
You have? Well, for what?
Ladies, have you ever spent time in jail?
No, I haven't.
Never in prison.
Amanda, you got to go to jail, especially like in the holidays.
Done anything wrong? Have you ever done anything wrong ever?
A dating show.
Amanda, have you ever frowned?
Yeah.
Constant
usually
smile.
when I'm alone, when I'm alone, I'm crying. This is the only time I'm smiling.
That's
the truth, though.
she gets me.
What? No, I would do a night in jail. Yeah, hell yeah.
No, you wouldn't. It stinks.
Jail's great, but you got to go during the holidays because of the hooch is ready.
What did you guys go to jail for? Did you go to isn't there a difference between prison and jail?
No, I've never been to prison or jail. What's the longest thing you guys have done? Mine's 4 days because it was a holiday weekend when I got
4 days. I did 4 days.
Yeah.
365 days.
There it is.
Exactly.
Did you get out of exactly?
It's a real nigga. Jim, what'd you do?
I've done a night twice, so 2 nights.
Yeah.
For what? Marijuana or what?
Driving a car after drinking.
A DUI?
No big deal. Yeah, nothing fun.
No, they actually called it driving a car after drinking and eating Taco Bell.
One of the times they gave me the McDonald's, I spent $40 at McDonald's, and they actually let me keep the McDonald's they said you can. I think they felt bad for me because it was such a ridiculous situation.
Yeah,
we've covered this so many times. I don't go over the whole story, but I just missed my turn back in the hotel and I got pulled over. But they gave me my $40 worth of McDonald's and I used it as a pillow all night. Didn't have a bite.
You didn't? Why? Were you just not hungry? Nervous?
It's a true story, Caitlin. Caitlin loves it.
Dude, same thing as me, Jim. I think it's called white privilege or something. But I got pulled over and the cop was like, "Listen, man, you've been so compliant. The time I did 4 days in jail." He's like, "You've been so
very
compliant." He's like, "Do you need anything out of the vehicle?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a carton of smokes. Can you grab my backpack? Can you grab this, that, and the other?" And he was cool. He fucking threw it in the truck so I'm not gonna get into what I got arrested for, but I was shit.
What did you get arrested for?
I was shit-faced and high on cocaine. But that's not what I got arrested for. I've never had a DUI. And he was doing my fingerprints, and I was literally holding my breath so he couldn't smell the booze on me. I don't know how I played it off. And it took like 8 sets of fingerprints, and I was like, "Yep, sure." Yep,
Amanda wants to know what you got arrested for.
Was it a school shooting?
Don't worry about
it. He doesn't want. Was that clapping?
No, it was gay. It was
soundboard.
What?
Nice use of the soundboard. I love that.
Is the sound loud enough?
No, we got to figure that out.
I heard a five
it's loud, and you got to let it ride a little bit. You got to let it turn it down, but let it ride out.
I'm using an app off my phone. I don't have the soundboard hooked up yet. I figured out I could have been using my fucking phone this whole time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Lock and load, motherfuckers. All right.
That one worked.
Yeah. But I was out at some lake 2 days ago, and a lot of Trump daddies out there. I felt like I was in Texas again.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy shit. I thought this place was overrun with the opposite.
I'm calling it now. It's going to be a fucking Reagan landslide with Trump daddy. Oh, for sure. It's not even.
You think
fucking
Trump's
going to
win?
Have you
I have
seen
a personal
the
letter from him right here.
Yes.
Have you seen? I get emails from him every day. So.
I had to unsubscribe. I had to. He was sending way too fucking many.
I bought a hat.
I don't get
he
emails.
Wants more money, but his letter's so fucking funny. He literally name drops like Sleepy Joe Biden. Fake news. He calls it.
You gotta put that in frame, bro.
Dude, he calls it the.
He actually
names
name.
Oh, dude.
Trump names names.
Do you want me to name
Trump
names?
on the show?
He has a paragraph about names. Do you want me to run through it real fast?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So he goes, Paul Fens, write the check that will help you.
This is a real letter. This is a real letter you got.
Everybody gets the same letter. They just change the name on the very first.
Yeah, it's if you have I bought a hat as a joke. Remember
Well, I
the hat
get it,
you
but I mean, this
hated?
is an official letter. This is a real thing.
Is
Oh, yeah.
official
Go ahead.
President Donald J. Trump. All right, so he goes, Paul Fens, write the check that will help me win by such a convincing margin that it will leave Sleepy Joe Biden, Shifty Adam Schiff, Crooked Hillary Clinton, Wild Bill Clinton, Mini Mike Bloomberg, Crying Chuck Schumer, Crazy Bernie Sanders, Sneaky Dianne Feinstein, Nervous Nancy Pelosi, and Cheating Barack Obama speechless. That was one of the paragraphs in the fucking.
That's real.
That's fucking real, man.
Show us a letter. I want to see the letter.
How could you not think that's real? Have you heard his speeches?
You see that right there?
Yeah.
Is it all
Oh
commas?
my God.
That's a paragraph right there.
What a planet.
Oh
What a
my
planet.
Nervous
God.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah,
Nervous.
that
Look at.
Wow.
I have it on my
Ever.
It was so funny that instead of throwing it away, I fucking put it on my fridge.
You should frame it.
He's got
So
that in his
fun.
kid's
What a
report
fucking time to be
That
alive.
was a legitimate letter from the president of the United States. I know it's like sent out to everybody, but it's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what he said.
It's a headliner. He's a
He talks
headliner.
Absolutely.
He's a headliner.
He does an hour every time he goes up. He's
He
doing
is.
his hour. He may read a
He's a
teleprompter
headliner.
for a few seconds.
Dude, the
Yeah.
first line is, Dear Paul Fens, for 4 years, you and I have fought the Washington establishment, the swamp, the far left, the fake news, and the deep state. He shouts out the deep state on the first fucking sentence. This guy's
Yeah.
the man.
This guy gets
You
it.
He
guys,
knows.
you guys should have that lady on, Tina 40. I love her.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
reach out to her soon. I was letting all the
2020
clout
motherfucker.
die down a bit, and then I was
she's
gonna
great.
bring her
She's
back.
Big time though.
Yeah, she did
She's
Chrissy
fucking
Wild.
hilarious.
Yeah.
She was in Hot Water. She was in with
I
Oh, yeah,
think
she
she
did.
actually she got invited on like some like one of those like Trump flotillas by Don Jr.
Yeah.
So she went down to like wherever they did the Florida one out of, which she totally belongs in Florida.
Dude, Don Jr.'s
With Alex.
She was in the Bronx.
I can't believe Don
Yeah.
Jr. fucking
Or
called
she's-
into Kumia a couple times.
That
That's
Dude, he's the
insane.
man. He's cool as fuck. Yeah.
Fucking rules, dude.
Yeah. He comes down to I can't say it. Never mind.
Imagine being the other fucking sons, those retards that he pumped out. Eric and the other one. I mean, Barron's a young kid, but holy shit,
Yeah.
Eric Trump. God
Eric's a little
damn,
light in
dude.
the loafers, I think, and that's
Guy's a
why they
mutant.
stopped seeing a lot of him after the first 2 years. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
first time I've ever talked Trump on the show.
Trumpy must have had a few Diet Cokes that day because that's
Oh,
not
God.
swimming strong, dude.
He's
Oh,
he's like Bart Simpson's retarded brother that lived in the attic.
Yes, dude. I know exactly what you're
Dude.
talking about. They keep him locked up.
I will say something though. I will give Trump kudos on this. The man loves McDonald's,
Yes, he does, and I'm a fan of that.
Hated
and
it.
that's a quick way to my heart, as Caitlin knows.
Oh, Caitlin loves McDonald's, but she
No,
doesn't-
she obviously
No, I
didn't.
don't.
She
Right.
likes bean burgers or
so
whatever the
upset.
fuck.
Dude, I worked
Veggie
at Burger
burger.
King in high school. The veggie burger is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'll be
had
honest
the
for a
Impossible
second.
Burger.
My buddy went vegan for like
Impossible
10 minutes.
Burger.
Oh,
They
fuck
said that the,
Impossible Burger. So good, she says.
So much worse for you than an actual burger. They like did a study. The Impossible Burger is like
I
five-
Dude, it smells
I
like
don't-
shit before you cook it.
Have you ate one? You ate those?
I had it. It's
I
the
had
impossible.
Impossible
Burger.
It's
It's
disgusting.
the Impossible Whopper, and I've had it, and I don't mind it. It's not too bad. I'm just
Maybe they've
saying.
changed it. I mean, it's been many years since I worked there, but
No,
We
You
used to-
don't
we used to-
taste anything anymore anyway.
we used to
What do
throw
you
them on the actual orders as a joke.
maybe I think you're
Well-
talking about something different because the Impossible Burger only came out like a year or two ago.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I'm talking about the. There
Yeah,
used to be an
only-
item
yeah.
on the.
No,
there
you
used to be
got
an
it.
item on the menu called the veggie burger. That's what it was called. Veggie
Like-
burger.
I'm talking the Impossible Burger. The Impossible
I didn't
Burger
work
is
at
not
Burger
that
King a
bad.
year
I
ago.
didn't mind it, and I was trying to go
That was
vegan
2
for a
years
while.
ago.
10.
Caitlin, what do you have against wind chimes?
Yes.
Oh, is this Chrissy?
Yes.
She's in the chat asking these questions.
Chrissy chiming in. Okay.
Ooh.
No, okay. So me and Chrissy were on the road one weekend, and we were driving out to like middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania.
Who was driving?
Chrissy, I was driving,
okay.
And so I joke that like Chrissy is like my aunt. Like I go to her for like I talk to her and she gives me like aunt advice and whatever, and we joke about stuff. And so I'll just be like Aunt Chrissy. So now we're driving and we're in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, and like on the side of the road there's this shop and it just has a shit ton of wind chimes. Like it's just a wind chime shop. And Chrissy seriously asked me to pull over.
Nice.
She was like, "Oh, wind chime, let's pull over." And I was like, "No,
wind chimes, yay!"
No,
Yeah.
we're not. We're not doing that.
Dream catchers are cool, but wind chimes are fucking gay, dude. What
what
the
fuck kind of morals do you have, Caitlin? This is
I don't know.
I never work out.
I mean, dream catchers definitely not cool, but wind chimes are worse because you can hear
from
them.
your ceiling, and you don't like wind chimes that actually.
Yeah, but they make too much noise. Like the wind barely blows, and you got to listen to some dumb song.
We're on,
wind chimes.
we had ETA. We had to get to the show. I wasn't stopping for wind chimes.
Chrissy said they were handmade. Does that affect your decision at all?
How does she know we didn't stop?
I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, Kate.
Fuck this soundboard. I clicked the one that said chime. Apparently, that's a chime sound effect. So I failed.
Yeah,
I like wind chimes much more than dream catchers. I'll just say that.
If you don't call into the show, if you don't join the show, episode 58 with 4 wind chimes behind you, I swear to God.
All right, I'll work.
What are we on now? What number?
57. Isn't that crazy?
Ooh.
Damn.
Getting up there, kid.
Constant content.
Constantly
being released. All right, check it out. We're going to change the format a little bit. This show is going to go on Patreon until the next one comes out. And then following that, every other episode, Patreon, and one free, one Patreon, one free. You get all the podcasts. Do it. So if you're looking for the episode, don't send me a DM. Possibly just donate less than 1 energy drink, and you can watch it. Okay, if you like it.
$2.
Yeah, you guys again. I say it every week.
Pardon my French.
Yeah.
I say it every week. You guys, I know who you people are. You people buy $3 Monster Zero.
I do it every day.
You just skip one day and get a $1 coffee and spend the same. It's $2. You pieces.
Wow, you're gonna charge for us to watch your show? Listen, we have to have.
Who said that?
Everybody. They get upset about it.
Don't watch the fucking show, you pussy.
Yeah, look, we need these mics sometimes. These mics get covered in Trulies. Cigar smoke. Sometimes it needs to be a new one. Look at me. He doesn't even have a fucking mic. Sometimes
I got a family to feed.
I'm not talking right now because I don't have a mic. Fucking subscribe.
Donate.
Donate, dude.
Fuck it. This episode's going on Patreon only.
Fuck yeah.
It should go on there for eternity. Honestly.
Think so?
Yeah. We talk. Just do every podcast does it. You do one free, one page, one free, one page, one free, one page every week. That's it.
Looking at Amanda Gail.
You guys have a plan
shaking.
yet?
She's going yes.
Amanda, do you have a plan yet for like Patreon? Are you gonna start like?
No, we're gonna just do free first, and then we'll do Patreon.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's what Ski did too before he brought on these two fucking retards and then me. It's not much better.
These guys have been on a while, man. I was looking at the timeline yesterday. I'm like, wow, these fellas have been through a lot.
Mine was Stevie Lou and Bobo. That was my first appearance.
I know. And you look like a
molested.
Yes. And Stancil. Yeah, y'all's first appearance. Stancil told the colostomy bag story, and it's in the classic intro clip that we don't play anymore, thanks to Schmeckle Juice.
Story.
Chrissy says we're worth $2. Raging in 77 says, "Are they though? Fuck
That's
you.
up to
Hang
you,
up, pussy."
Plus, we put other stuff on there, skits, some of the old ski mask shit that I have.
And like I said, like we teased out, there's something coming next
something
week.
brewing.
Yeah, SMC, SMO, and I'm gonna tease it SMS. You judge.
Yes. We'll leave it at that. We've teased it earlier, Paul. SMS. I mean, it's coming. It's coming. It's
and
gonna be
ain't
fucking
a text
massive.
message, dude.
Yeah, don't worry. Your phone's not gonna go off during that one. All right.
Yeah.
Listen,
I've been reading up on baseball stats like fucking Rain Man, so you never know what's going to happen next week.
Definitely the Mets in two. Definitely the Mets in two.
I swear to God, if the Mets are fucking pulled through back, I just got a new laptop. Fuck the Mets, it's breaking now. Yeah, good thing you started this after the Islanders are done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's true.
Now I can focus on a sport that I don't watch.
Lacrosse.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't get me started.
Lacrosse is gay. Lacrosse is
No,
gay.
it's not. America's
Gay.
original pastime, the most
Not gay.
athletic, the
Definitely
fastest
not
game
gay.
on 2 feet.
Ladies, what's more manly,
Definitely not
football or
gay.
lacrosse?
Football is, but lacrosse is
Football.
great.
Football.
Definitely not gay. Definitely not gay.
You ladies like go to watch a lacrosse game?
No, but the Native Americans invented lacrosse, so that's
They also invented
they also
drinking
invented
heavily, dream
catchers.
catchers, and
I mean, the lacrosse stick is a dream catcher on a stick.
Oh,
Yeah, the Native Americans were just basic bitches.
Didn't they used to play? No, they were badass. They used to play with heads, Stancil, and the game would last like
They
a
play
month.
with a rock. They used it to practice for war. Okay,
Yes.
that's why they call it America's original pastime.
Yeah,
Also
how'd
known
that
as
go over?
Also known as the creator's game.
no.
God made the game of lacrosse, the most important game on 2 feet. You have to be a real
good thing we
savage.
killed all of them.
Not everybody could do
Garbage.
it. No big deal.
That's all right. Not everyone's an All-American, including me, but I played it. I played varsity in high school. No big deal. Not bragging.
Varsity, huh?
MPD.
Varsity.
You spent a lot of time in the locker room, Paul?
Yeah, didn't I tell the story about how my buddy used to milk himself and make himself lactate in the lacrosse locker room?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. What is
No, I
wrong
didn't.
with Massachusetts?
I thought I told that story. No,
You did.
Fucking
It was on the
lactate.
offense. It was on the
Fucking
offensive.
Sully's lactating again.
Yeah, it only takes 40 minutes.
Sully's got milk coming out of his hot.
Quick rundown for those who are too cheap to pay $2. If you flick your titty for 30 minutes and then squeeze it as hard as you can lactate as a dude.
No, thanks.
Pus comes
What about as
out.
a woman?
Try it,
Does
Katie.
it work as a woman?
You
You got to get plugged and then you get pregnant and then you got all the milk you want for a little
Yeah.
while.
I only fucked for procreation. I fucked one time for my son, and that was it. So
It's good
I
bull.
just want to put that on the record.
Sounds like you want some wooden teeth too?
One
Good
for one.
Catholic
Congrats.
boy. One for
All right.
one.
We're going to wrap it up.
Winner,
Check it
boys.
out. New shirts going on skimaskcollective.com. Go there for all your ski mask needs. Ladies, thank you.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to your
You guys are
podcast.
great.
And
You guys
we'll
are
see you
great.
guys around at the big secret shows.
Yeah, fun. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Thanks for
We're
letting
done.
me hop in.
All right. I'm going to go die.